Today I'm with Dr. Paul Tinari, and we have an interesting topic here. Paul, when people are managing multiple projects and objectives, getting all sorts of things done, multitasking, the intent of the show here today is if you want to get something done, you have to make sure you do nothing.
Sometimes, yes.
All right, so tell us a little bit more about that.
Okay, so this talk comes from a gentleman which I heard about who used to block off an entire day. I believe he was a writer of some type, a reporter of some type, and he used to block off an entire day, sometimes during the week, not necessarily on the weekend, when he did absolutely nothing. He took no phone calls, wrote no letters, did nothing, didn't interact with any other person.
No shopping, no laundry, nothing?
No, that's doing something.
Okay.
So he used to do absolutely nothing, and he said that one day would result in his whole week's creativity coming out of this.
Okay.
Right, now how does that apply to the modern office? Well, most people are under severe...
You don't have a whole day.
No, they don't have
off.
an ideal day, but you can take fractions of a day, or even an hour or so.
So you're suggesting, Google does this quite
Yes.
successfully on a regular basis. Tell us a little bit about that.
Okay, what Google has done is it allows employees to take 20% of their paid time to work on anything they want, even has nothing to do with their normal work.
Even if it's doing nothing.
Even if it's doing nothing.
Even if it's sitting out in the sunshine,
right, having a nap,
nap.
whatever. Now what they found is that a lot of people will use this 20% of the time, and they also have access to the company resources during this time, to work on innovative projects, which may or may not be successful. And they've discovered that 80 to 90% of the most successful innovative projects, like Google Maps, for example, came out of the 20% of this random time that employees were just fiddling with. Right?
Okay.
And so it's incredibly productive. So also, in other offices, have isolated themselves for 2 hours a day. That's one example. 2 hours a day, no phone calls.
Okay, hold on. So certain companies that you're aware of, what they will do with intent is that they will isolate everyone for an hour or two.
Yeah, an hour or 2 a day.
No phone
No
calls,
deliveries,
no
no mail,
meetings.
no meetings, no nothing.
For 2 full hours.
They just have 2 full hours of just focus on what they're doing with no distractions. And they found quite often when this was studied that in those 2 hours the people were doing more than they were doing in the previous 6.
So by doing absolutely nothing, when they started to do something, they're far more efficient, effective, snowball effect.
Exactly.
Okay, so for us to manage all these things, and we're always trying to be busy to be productive, so again, the point you really want to make today here is if you want to get things done, you got to schedule time in to do nothing.
Sometimes you have to do nothing to get something done.
And again, nothing is no computers, no email, no ironing, no cooking.
That's right, no
and
nothing.
Get takeout.
Because doing nothing is an activity in itself, and it's a vital activity in human creativity.
Got it. So, now you know, do nothing if you want to get things done. Dr. Paul Tinari, thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
And thanks for watching. What?